from outside the country comes into the US. Do you know of anyone that has come to the US for a short visit from another country or another person that has just come to the US for a few days? If you said no to any of these questions, I will explain how a regular visa into the US works. For time's sake, let's just talk about a tourism visa. One can enter the country for a business visa, tourism visa, visiting visa, or a little bit of both. If applying for a visitor visa, there are certain examples that are accepted, but there are certain purposes that would fall under a visitor visa that are not permitted. For example, a business visa, it could be for to consult a business associate, attend some type of conference, settle in a state, negotiate a contract. That's examples of a business visa. Tourism visa would be tourism, vacation, medical treatment, etc., etc. Things that aren't accepted are visas to study, employment, paid performances, or residence for the US. So, first off, you must apply for a visa. Next, you apply for an interview. Depending on where you apply, there are different appointment wait times. For example, I wrote down here Santo Domingo. The wait time for that country is 15 calendar days. Next, you must pay the application fee of $160. If you wish and your country has it, you may also pay an insurance fee, but that's not required. Next, there are certain documents that are required during the interview. Things such as your passport, application fee payment receipt, and a photo. There are some examples that may require further documentation, but it's not always required. The next few steps may be easy. Attend your interview. The consular officer will determine if you are qualified to enter and if your reasoning for entering the country is appropriate. After the interview, there might still need more processing to be done, but if everything is approved, then you may enter the country even though a visa does not guarantee the entry to the country. This all seems a little ridiculously long process to go through, but have you ever wondered how celebrities spontaneously enter countries? Just quickly, don't seem to have to wait long. Well, I'm going to explain it to you today. If you're a celebrity, for the most part, possibly an entertainer, or let's say an entertainer, musician, business, educational, you would most likely sign up for an O1 visa, which is for artists and entertainers. Or you can apply for a P1 visa for artists and entertainers of international recognized entertainment groups. A P2 artist visa and entertainer visa, a P3 visa for artists and entertainers performing under a culturally unique program, or P4 visa for dependents of P1, 2, 3 visa holders, which would go with B1 visa for artists and entertainments, B2 tourism visa and visa waiver program for amateur artists and entertainment. Depending on the artist and their reasoning for entering the country, they would fall into one of these categories that can help them get into a visa easier and or faster than a regular person. But let's just say a random example of any type of performer that would fall under the O visa. These type of visas can take up to 3 to 4 months to process. But if you fit under this category, it is possible to pay an extra $1,000 premium processing fee. This is unfair because not everyone can apply for an O visa or pay an extra $1,000. This topic relates to me because I have known many people who have applied for visas. Many have been accepted, but there are times when people get ripped off for their money or get denied. It is unfair to see that some type of people that have some known talent and money, they can just rig the system and just enter a country. Hope you enjoyed.